How's it going? Welcome back to another wet and rainy day here in Icarus. For today, we are doing some farming. So it kind of works out with it raining here this morning. The ground will be nice and soft, be super hydrated, but I want to set up some of the crop plots and start taking a look at the farming system. Now in this game, there is a ton of foods, man. So many foods, and they all provide different buffs. So having some of the crops here on demand, when we need them, it'll make life a lot easier. So what I have planned is to probably make just 5 or 10 of the crop plots. We'll set them out right here. It's nice and flat. None of the trees that keep falling down during the storms are nearby, and none of the rocks or the shrubs spawn over here. So it'll be kind of nice, man, I think. Plus, we are right by the water. Now, speaking of water, I'm not sure if we have to water the crop plots. It rains here all the time, so technically that should kind of keep them full. But we got the water right here just in case we do need to do it ourselves. There is a watering can in the game, so I'm kind of thinking it's not optional that we have to actually water them. We'll see, man. We'll see. So let's go in here, and we'll talk about what we are unlocking for the day. Turn the HUD back on. Oh, let's grab some water, too. Our water skin's empty. We're almost empty. What if we need some of the filtered water for our plants? I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe we'll try to feed them that if we can. So, there's different tiers for the planting stuff. There's not really a tier 1 for anything. I mean, there kind of is. You can use a shovel and just make dirt mounds. I guess that would be kind of considered tier 1. We're going to bypass that and go right for the crop plots, and those are part of tier 2. Now we've got the watering can down here. We've only got 5 points currently. So it's used to water crop plots in a small area in front of you. Okay. That's going to be 10,000 on the water. Unlock you. We've got the wooden crop plots. That's made with sulfur, dirt, and wood. It only resists tier 2 on the storm. So I'm guessing it's kind of like the building parts, right? With the wood, like the walls or the floors where we have to repair it when they get damaged. So it's a general purpose planter for your crops. Fully grown crops left out too long will eventually wither and only provide spoiled plants. Okay? Good thing to note. We got the composter here. Now we got 2 different flavors of fertilizer. Both produce the same thing. The one on the left is going to use the spoiled plants plus dirt. I'm not sure what that is on the right one. It's something else plus dirt. I don't know. We'll see. But that's made with sulfur, spoiled plants, stone, and wood. It's kind of all for the tier 2 stuff. Well, we do have this too. So we got in the herbalism bench, we got some different fertilizers. One's a resist, one's a recovery, and the other one's progenitive. So for this one, it'll give you plus 50% on the crop storm resistance. Oxide and basic fertilizer. We got the recovery one. Promotes recovery of crop quality while the crop is wet. I don't know what that means. Maybe from the storms? It's made with the crushed bone. And this one, it'll turn the crops into seeds, which is kind of nice. You don't get any produce from it. You get just the seeds. The thing is, it uses the volatile substance. I'm not sure what that is, and I couldn't find it anywhere, even with the search. It's not down here. So I don't know, man. Not too sure. Maybe we'll unlock this one to save them from the storms. Now, under tier 3, we got the iron crop plots. And that one has the integrated water, which is kind of nice. We can't really do it today. One, it's kind of expensive, mainly on the copper wire, because that is a 1-to-5 ratio. We've only got about 20 or 30 of the copper ingots currently. The last cave that we went into didn't have very much copper. But it also resists tier 3 storms. So, I mean, it's not too bad, man. Oh, the water's optional. It says down there for a boost. Interesting. That's a top tier one, I think, that we have. Now, for the water and stuff, again, can't do it today because we need so many points to unlock them. You got the water pipe tool here. You got the biofuel pump, and then all the biofuel stuff here. And it all starts with the composter. So there's a lot to it, man. You got lights. You got a flamethrower. Look, dude, we've had so many problems with fires. I don't want to do anything with that right now. Ice borer. We got the mining drill. We've got a dehumidifier. That's what we need for the caves, so you don't get the cave lung. Kind of weird, but it's what it is. And then we got an aquarium. Super excited about that. Adds to the coziness. So it's neat, man. You also got the water barrel. You got some sprinklers, things like that. So whenever we get everything kind of sorted out and learn what's what, we set up our proper farm, like our permanent one, we'll probably integrate all that stuff. And again, right here might be perfect for all that. We'll see. We'll see. So let's start off with the watering can. We'll get that made. Oh yeah, you guys left me comments too. We don't need this workbench, seeing how we got the upgraded one too. So we'll pick it up and get it out of the way, and that'll give us more room for putting down more of the other structures. I also started sorting out our stuff in here too. Makes life a little bit easier, so whenever I need a belt item, I can come here, get all of our nails, we got our cement, stuff like that. It's all in one place. I mean, for the most part. Drop off this. We need the sulfur today, and then we need the leather too. Nails. We got some of those. I just drop them in here. Leave the rest. Leave the nails as well. There we go. One watering can. Try to fill it up. I'm guessing it's the same as... Yep. Fill container. How do we use it? Have to be by a crop plot, I'm guessing. Okay, well, here's what it is. So that's done. Let's do the compost bin next to get it kind of running. Not sure how long it takes for that to craft the stuff that we need. So we need some wood, spoiled plants, sulfur, and the stone. We not have sulfur on us? We don't. Is it in here? It is. And that's used for the crop plots too, right? It is. I don't think I have enough to do 10 crop plots. We might have to go get some more. There's some right over here by the mountain, so it's not too far away. We got 60 in here. Let's take all this. We'll take all the dirt as well. And then we'll take some wood. And then I think all we need is the spoiled plants. We got 54. A little bit overweight. Happens, dude. It happens. We definitely need a backpack to increase our carry capacity. I drop off all this in here. Let's do composter first. How many of these can we make? We can make 9. What are we missing? Dirt? Wood, dirt. We're going to be missing everything. Let's grab some more wood. And then grab our shovel too. It's a wooden one. Need to upgrade that, but again, we're kind of shy on points. Oh, there we go. Oh, fantastic, man. So that's our 10. Alright, so that's done there. What do we need for this? It's going to be sulfur and spoiled plants, I think. Set it up out here. Now, can we put it outside and not have it get damaged by the storms? Or not storms, but the, you know, not having to be under cover? We can. Okay, let's put it just under the overhang. And I want to remove these. It's a little bit too much in one area. Wait for the stones to go away. There we go, man. Alright, so change your trash into fertilizer with this simple composter. It's spoiled at an increased or an accelerated rate. Okay. So, oh, wait a minute. So can we put meat in here too? And have it spoil? Hold on. Science? Science? We have any raw meat? I don't think so. We actually need some food ourselves. We'll take this. We'll take that. There we go. Raw meat. Be good for some science. So, for this, spoil time's going to be 8 minutes. Oh, dude, that is fantastic, man. So that'll be spoiled meats. Now for the crops, it should do the same thing, right? We don't really have any crops. That's the problem. Oh, yeah. So our last point, that's what we need to unlock. So in here, there's a seed extractor. That's what I was forgetting. It's right here. So it's a simple tool which will grind up fruit and vegetables and extract their seeds. So that'll allow us to take like the pumpkins, make them into seeds, and then grow them. There we go, man. We'll make that as well. Alright, cool. So that'll work there. So, spoiled plant and dirt. Okay, we got that. Guano. No idea where to get those. Maybe a different biome? Possibly. Let's eat some food. We're hungry. Interesting. Again, I like how there's two different ways to make the same item. So we need some more dirt real quick. Now, are we required to put... Oh, we're out of dirt. We'll farm some. Are we required to put the fertilizer in the crop plots? Or can we do it without them? Plus 15% on the crop growth speed. And then the yield as well. Okay, so it's probably not required. It's just worth it to put it in there, especially for the crop resist one, right? Let's grab some dirt. Luckily, there's plenty right here. We need a better shovel, man. Alright, so there we go. 100 on the dirt. That should be enough for right now. We don't have very much of these spoiled plants, so... Actually, it's a 1-to-1 ratio. That's not too bad, really. Okay, so that'll make up all this, and we got some extra dirt in there, too. So another item for me to farm up off camera. Doesn't take too long to make each one. Alright, so while that's doing its thing... Next order of business, let's make the seed extractor. Where's that made? Our inventory. Fiber, stone, charcoal, and wood. Alright. More fiber, of course. 2 shy. It's alright, we got plenty here. Craft 1. One thing I don't like about this game, it won't use your items until it's crafted. So you can't start this crafting, and while it's going, empty your inventory back out because it won't finish making the item. It's kind of weird, a little bit awkward. It's not game breaking or anything, but it's a little bit awkward. I drop back off the stone. Put stuff back where it goes, man. Keep your place looking nice and clean. I think we're done with the sulfur as well. Are we good? Oh yeah, I got the stone beams. Put those away. So for this, does it need to be inside? Yep, no shelter. Okay, so we'll just keep it over here for the moment. Need another table for it. There we go, man. Little grinding stone. That's kind of neat. Let's grab some pumpkins. So we got some seeds for the strawberries from doing one of the missions. We'll plant some of those. Maybe save some just in case we mess up. Let's grab some corn. Again, all science, man. All science. 2 of you. We'll do 2 of you. Now the wheat, I don't know how the wheat works for seeds. Right? You just plant the wheat. We got some. So that'd be 2, 4. That's 6. Is there anything else? We got watermelons around here somewhere. We got berries. Berries are all over the place. Coffee. Take some of those. Let's grab some of the watermelons, and that should be all the ones that we have. That'll be 1, 2, 3. The wheat will be 4, and the watermelons will be 5. I can't remember where I saw them at. They're around here. Oh, you know what? Over here by the backside of base. Found it. We got 2. All right. Get all these back to base. We'll change them into seeds before they spoil. Oh, there's some wheat there. Let's grab this one. It's fine, man. It's fine. So that'll be used for all of our baking stuff, right? For making the... Oh, there's a horse. Stay back. For making the flour. All right. Did I get too close? I don't want to kill it off. I want to do some taming here before too long. Of course, we need more points, too, so not sure when we'll do it. Alright, so you. Oh, that takes a minute. Do all these. And again, not sure about what will happen with the wheat. It's kind of neat, man. It's kind of neat. Alright, let's check on our fertilizer. We have 4. Fantastic. Nope, not that. So with that, we need the herbalist station. Right? Absolutely. Need to make some of this. Holy crap, do we need to make some of that. So we got this. And then we've got some of this. Fill this up first. Just saying. Oxygen's always a good thing to have on hand. And then drop that off. So we'll make up 10 of these. And I'm not sure how long this lasts. And then can we use both of these? Can we use a basic fertilizer plus this in a crop plot? I don't know. I wonder if that gets used over time too. We have to constantly replenish it in the crop plot. That's done there. So all we're waiting on is this to make more. We don't have enough to do both in each one. Wait, what are we missing? Oh, we need 10 for each one. Oh, dude, well, it's kind of done. Well, is what it is. Wait, that made one watermelon seed? Is that 2-to-1 ratio? It says 1-to-1 there. Okay, so we do have to have seeds for the wheat. Wait, why is it doing it all weird? I guess corn we just plant by itself. There is no seeds? So that's only making one. Is that a bug? It says 1 on these. But you can grow fiber? Interesting. So we got scammed. On these. It says 1. But here it says 2. See, it says 1 to a seed. There it says 2 to a seed. Okay, that's a... Unless I'm reading that wrong, that's a 3-to-1. That needs to be changed. These need to be properly set to the correct ones. Oh yeah, speaking about things being off, you guys left me comments too. So for the steel and stuff in the last video, we had to make this thing. It was a chore, and quite the journey, to make some steel. I thought we needed the steel furnace for this because, let me show you. Where is the steel bloom? Right here. So it says smelted in a concrete furnace to create steel. That is not correct. You can actually take that and make it in a normal furnace. It makes it slower, but you can't make it here. Now, I was wondering why we needed a tier 3 item, which is where the concrete furnace is, right? To make a tier 2 item, because everything else seems to flow in the proper categories. But yeah, it's something they're trying to do where they're making, again, multiple ways to do the same thing. So it's just bad on the tooltip. So we don't need this for the steel. You can make it in a lower tier one. So I'm guessing it's kind of the same thing with this. It's just a bad tooltip. These need to be all adjusted accordingly. That's 1-to-1. That's a 5-to-1. Okay, I mean, not a big deal. It's not the end of the world. We'll just kind of deal with what we have there. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll probably do a couple more on the pumpkins. They're fairly close. We'll do 6 more on the pumpkin seeds. There's a lot of them right here. Again, I use that a lot for the stamina until we get all the proper foods up and going. Alright, the seeds are doing their thing. Let's work on setting up the crop plots while they're making the rest of the seeds. So for these, it should get rid of the grass, I'm thinking. So let's do... It doesn't. It doesn't get rid of the grass. Interesting. So can we place these on top of a foundation? We can't pick it up. Again, science. Let's get a little bit of dirt. Well, we need to repair this. Need some wood. Grab some wood real quick. We're thirsty. It happens, dude. It happens. We'll try to place them on a dirt foundation. Do we have any made up? We don't. I broke them all down. We'll just take... Repair this once. I'd like to not have the grass poking through if possible. Shouldn't need too much of this either. Now, there is a setting, too, in the options for the terrain to get deformed whenever you dig it and stuff. It's in beta phase now. I haven't enabled it, but I'm kind of curious what will happen when you're digging like this. If it'll actually take the terrain down? I don't know. Maybe I'll do some experimenting on a different save to see what happens, but it's kind of cool they have that. So let's make some of the foundations. Crafting. We can make 2. I mean, it's fine. We'll do 1 for testing, and then I'll make up the rest. So another thing we'll play with here too real quick is... Okay, so when you're first placing down a block, that's when you can use the page up and page down. And then to reset the focus, you can do that. And it puts it back normal. That's not too bad, man. So when you buy a grid, like this, it's already snapped in. It'll snap to that grid. Like right now I'm pushing page up and page down, and it won't allow you to change the height. You have to get out past that initial grid. Okay, okay. How close is a grid? Just one block? Oh, I actually can get pretty close. So long as it doesn't try to snap, you can get almost up next to it. Interesting, okay. That's kind of neat, man. Look, dude. Learn new stuff all the time. So, we want this to be just above the ground height. Okay. See, that removes all the grass. Oh, these are very tiny. So you can do 4 per square. That's not too bad. Snap blocked. Okay, don't care about that. No seed planted. Okay, so let's do a little bit more on the dirt. Not very much. Again, we're only doing 10 of the crop plots. Stamina. Stamina's a thing with the shovel. I'm hoping with the better shovels that it gives you more and maybe uses less stamina. Because holy crap, dude. It's a lot. Just need 2, right? 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, it'll be a little bit extra, but... Oh, just 1. There we go. Maybe we should do 2 more. That's gonna bug me. Like, severely. What are we... what are we missing for 2 more? We'll check on our seeds as well. Okay, seeds are all done. We got 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, got plenty. We got plenty. If you mix in the corn as well. Just some sulfur. We need 20 on the sulfur. Do we have it? I think we have 30, right? Oh, fantastic, man. I try to farm up everything we need in between videos. Doesn't always happen, but... Oh, of course, we need some more dirt. Wrong button. It happens. But it's always nice when we have the perfect amounts when you're doing something. How much do we need? 20? Might be fine. 1 more. There we go. Stamina, dude. Stamina. Catch your breath, buddy. Alright, so that's good there. We don't need this other... We'll save it for later, though. We'll need it for sure when we do the full-size farm that we're going to be doing. There we go, man. Grab our seeds. Little lunch for later. We'll grab our 4 fertilizer. Dude, that sucks, man. I need a lot more of the spoiled plants. Again, once stuff starts growing, I guess we could do it with the corn, though, right? Put them in there, let them spoil up. Maybe we'll do that. Okay, so that's good there. Can we... Okay, that goes very far. Like 4 at a time. Oh, fantastic. So when we have a very large farm, it's not one, then the other, then the other. So that's kind of neat, man. Alright, so that's good there. Now for the fertilizer. How do you work? Press to inspect. So that lasts for 9 minutes, okay. 50% plant crop growth speed. So you don't have to water it, it seems. Okay. Total is 170. Resist tier 2 storms. Okay. Now the fertilizer. Ooh. That's only resist for 20 minutes. I don't like that. What I would prefer for it to have? Well, maybe... Okay, it's the same thing. Never mind. I was going to say what I would prefer is to have like a bar like this. And then as a crop grows, it uses some other fertilizer. But I guess the timer is the same thing for the most part, right? a timer here or timer there, but like right now it's taken away and we don't have anything in there. So let's just do some normal seeds. We'll save that for later. We'll do some coffee. So we just plant it. Okay. Now for the corn. Can't plant the corn. I ate it. How do you... Oh, you can feed it to your mount, too. How do you... If you can't make that into seeds, how do you plant the corn? Cook or cultivate? Okay. Instructions not clear. We've got some watermelons. We've got the pumpkins. Actually, let's do the pumpkins last. Okay. We'll do this for the rest. Fantastic. So the corn. What's up with the corn? Let's grab some more. Maybe that has to be planted in the ground, right? Not in the crop plots. There's some down here, too. That's kind of neat. Some on the ground, some in the stalks. Get the shovel back out. Need to repair it again. Maybe what we need to do is just plant it in the mounds and not in the crop plots. Which, I mean, kind of makes sense in a way, I guess. Let's just keep... Not that. Not that. Stop it. A little bit. It's weird how it uses so much stamina to repair stuff, you know? And then let's do this. And we right-click for the mound. 1, 2, 3. We'll do 4. 4. Water it. Okay, everything is watered. Now, did it reset the timers on this? Doesn't really seem so. Alright, so anyways. Corn. I need more slots, man. Wait. Did we not pick up the corn? Hello? Did we not grab corn over here? Oh, wait, you know what? I bet I put it into the storage, didn't I? Look, dude, it's the heat, okay? We've been outside. We've been farming all day long. It's not my fault, okay? I mean, kind of, it kind of is, but... So, no seed planted. I want to plant the corn. I can't plant the corn. Cook or cultivate? I'm missing something with the corn. It's the only one that's kind of weird. And we cannot make any seeds. Oh, now it is. Oh, you gotta have 3. Oh, we only had 2. Look, dude. I keep saying, okay. Operator error, man. It happens, dude. It happens. I thought maybe you had to plant them in the ground. I thought maybe that it was... I don't know. Let's remove these, though. We don't need them. How are we looking? Fantastic. Alright, so this one that's left over, we should be able to put it in here. Right? And that'll spoil down. That'll give us a tin that we need, so we can do some science with a normal bag of fertilizer and see how much it boosts it up. So right now it's at 170 on the growth speed for all that stuff, and that's just base, normal. Not sure why it's 170. It should be 100 base. Oh, because of the water, right? And speaking of that, put the shovel away, Junior. How long is it? So for 3 minutes. Can we refresh it now? Some here. Some there. It does. So for 9 minutes. So really, having a large farm and doing it in batches, right? Where you're at base, paying attention to it instead of going out and doing other things, it would be beneficial, right? Now, once we get the automatic watering system... Oh, dude, that'd be very good. So we can't do like a greenhouse. Or can we? Glass is tier 3, I believe. All the way to the end. All the way to the end. There's aluminum. Glass. Reinforced glass. Tier 5 storms. Tier 2 storms. Okay, I didn't know there was two different ones. So that's glass. Probably iron and epoxy. That's going to be probably steel, I'm guessing. Glass and epoxy? Again, don't tell me. We'll figure it out at any different point in time. So that's the workstation for it. He doesn't say anything about being able to use it as, like, greenhouse glass. Have to do some testing and see. I mean, let's the sunlight in. But that'll protect the crops and stuff from storms. Up to tier 5. A lot of horses. And wolves. Terrifying. Oh, we did not build on that island. Alright. Check this over here. And it should... I did. It spoiled down and then made the fertilizer. I like that a lot. Alright, so... that's a bonus of 15% on the yield and for the growth time. So this one... remove this. I need more slots, man. $185. Okay. And that lasts for 20 minutes. Again, not sure what I think about this. Maybe 20 minutes is long enough for one to fully grow. If so, that makes sense. We'll see how the timers are once they get fully grown. We're about a third of the way there now. I don't know what this was. Was that at 20 minutes whenever it started? If so, that's about right, because don't forget we put the fertilizer in before we put the crop in there. Storm? Nighttime. Getting late in the day. Alright. We'll wait and see what happens with this. Do our first harvest. I'm going to farm up some more stuff. I think we need some of the... I got dirt going on. I need some of the sulfur. We'll do one more row. And then... should be good. We'll take a lot of this stuff here and put it into the spoil bin. And let it spoil to get some more seeds to do it properly. Kind of curious how much we get from each one. Hopefully no storms. There's more storms coming up here pretty soon. But we'll be able to see what happens with the crop plots. It'll probably just need to get repaired. I'm hoping that's all that it is. Alright, man, so it is the next morning. Was out trying to do some farming for sulfur. Got more spaces here. That'll triple the amount of slots that we have. I can't believe those are so small compared to the size of the foundation. But got the sulfur and also found some more bees. I mean, they kind of found me. But that gives us one more on the worker bees. Now, when we start doing the bee breeding, I'm not sure if we just need worker bees or what. Again, don't tell me. We'll figure it out at a different point in time. But now we have 2 of these. We got 10 total on the honeycomb. Also, we got some talents in here. We've got 2 points. Now, there is some cooking and farming. I haven't done anything over here, really, except for the spoil rate of food. We've got planted crops grow faster. 10 and then 15%. Okay. Get more seeds when seeds can be collected. And does that also count for the seed extractor? Planted crops grow faster at night. Interesting. 15 and 23% on the growth rate. 50% duration for the fertilizer. Well, that's kind of nice, man. Kind of solves that issue. Okay. A lot of stuff here. Let's start off with this one. Where they grow faster. That'll be 15% on that. Filling meals. Oh, campfires. Interesting. Use less on the fuel. That's all for the food durations and stuff like that. Oh, buffs from the dried meat are increased. I use a lot of the dried meat. I mean, at least right now, I'm sure once we get the cooking station set up, we'll be using that a lot too. I know, man, it's hard getting up that cliff there. I wish you would kind of smooth this out, the devs. Because climbing up from here to up there is a pain, dude. It's like one little section right here you can barely jump on to get up there. Otherwise, you got to run all the way around. Anyways, see where we're at in life in here too. I don't have any more of these going, so that's good. Let's make some more of the crop plots. So, we have 12, right? We can make 8 more. Let's craft them all. Missing wood, we got some of that. I don't want to go too crazy right now because we'll eventually move into the iron ones once we get the proper amounts of iron. I'm not sure how much we're going to need for all that. Main thing is the copper, I think. Oh, it's the dirt. I mean, it's fine. Let's set out these 8. We really need 1 more points, which we're almost there, to unlock the shovel, which will be tier 2. We should have a iron one and then a steel one too, right? There's the iron. No steel. Only wait. That's right. Steel's at a different place in here. It's further down the list. No steel one. Interesting. So it goes right from iron to platinum. I mean, it kind of works. It'll be cheaper in the long run. Anyways, don't have the points. Don't have the points available. Set these out. You know, I think 2 rows will be fine for now. Let's pick these up. Again, don't want to go overboard, and then we need to do... Oh yeah, I totally forgot about the watering them. There we go. Filled this guy up. It's not too complicated for this, for the most part. I mean, other than the seed extractor being kind of weird, but that's a minor inconvenience. So with these, what is the... It's still at 185. Didn't we have a talent for that? So when planting a seed provides the green thumb modifier at plus 50% effectiveness for the duration of the growth. What? When planting a seed provides it. I'm confused. We have a seed. Science? Science. So if we do this here, right? It's still at 185. Oh, it's down here. Because it's a modifier. So is that 185 plus 150? Right? Why is it 150%, but it's a bonus of 15%? And why is it not added to the total growth? Oh, that's growth speed. Yeah, growth speed. That should be 15, not 150, right? Is that another display bug? Or am I just missing something? And then again, why is it not added with this? That should be the total. That is a total. 185. Well, that's 185. And this one has... Oh, this one doesn't have the bonus. Okay, look. I'm getting confused here. Okay, it's half my fault, half the game's fault. The part that's my fault, this one got planted before we had the bonus, right? It's got the bonus from the fertilizer. That's why it's showing 185. 170 is a base. So that's correct. This one got planted after we got the bonus, which is right here, which is why that one's also 185. But that shows 150% here. That should be 15. So I think that's a bug on the game. Right? Display bug. Should be 15. So with more fertilizer, that'll be 200%. I don't think we have any, right? We're missing some of the stuff. I'm going to grab some more over here of the corn. Put it in there. Make one of the fertilizer. We'll throw it into the new corn one and see if that goes up to 200. If so, we are kind of set. So, terrifying times ahead. It's our first storm while the crop plots are out. We'll kind of see what happens with them. I think we got enough made up here to, yep, to finally cap this off. Easy. There we go. Nice little crop plot. Good amount of spaces. They are about 2/3 done. This one is 100%, right? So, hold to pick up. Remove the plants? We don't want to remove the plant, right? How do we harvest you? Okay. Oh, we're done. Okay, so we got 9 from that one. Interesting. Grown by the prospector. That would be me. So that's some coffee. We need to see where we need to unlock that. Probably in the cooking workbench. Let's get some water. So how do you tell what tier the storm is up on the top right? Or can you tell? Is it by the icon? I'm guessing? I don't know. There's some red in there. So that might be enough to damage these. Oh, you're done too. You're not. Almost. This one's done. We got 10 on that one. So things grow at different paces too. Maybe we'll section things off whenever we do our full-grown, like, farm area. Possibly. I mean, it doesn't really matter too much. Why? Oh, there we go. See, why are you taking so long? So you only need the seed once, too. And it'll start growing again. Now, does that regrow? Plant fatigue. After harvesting this plant, it has reduced in growth speed and yield. Remove this plant and plant a new seed to remove the debuff. Okay, so the debuff increases every single time you do that. Okay, so we do need to have different ones. Interesting. So we need to remove the plant. No. There we go. Same with this one. Has a debuff. Okay. Interesting. Okay. So it makes sense to replant them every time. Check our stuff over here real quick. Calm down, please. I wish trees would stay longer, you know, from the storms. I'm just saying, dude. We need 3 more. We can make 1 fertilizer to do our final testing on this one over here. The storm's not bad right now. None of these are damaged, I don't think. Durability is 100% on the crop plots. We're still good. Alright, man. A little bit longer. These will be harvested, and we'll do the last little bit of testing before we go. And that's going to be for this one with our bonus. That should go up to 200% on the growth speed. I got to check this while we're raining. So it does reset the water thing. Oh, that's kind of neat, man. I mean, it makes sense. With all the rain that would fill up the crop plots. Now our fertilizer's almost done over here. Let's see where we're at in life with it. 1 bag. Put you down here. And drop this off over here. I want to see how much we get from these 2. They're almost done. So fertilize. Okay, 200%. So that is correct up here. Only thing that's missing is, or not missing, but that's wrong, is a 0. That should be 15%, not 150. I like it, dude. I like it. That's not too bad. All right. Sun is coming back out. Stay over there, Junior. Well, I'll tell you what. Can't be trusted. So I'm guessing with these guys, right, when we go to tame them, we just need some of the corn in our hand. Again, don't tell me. We'll figure it out on camera. I never noticed that it said to feed it to your tame, or to feed it to a mount with the corn. That's probably what we need to do. We're going to start off with one of these guys. Again, they respawn over here all the time. We definitely need some more points before we start doing the taming. That's coming up here pretty soon. I want to do some more exploring and try to get some more of the caves found. You guys left me coordinates in the last video as well for where to look for them. Stop. He fell, man. He fell. Look, I did not kill him. Must have been his friend. Might have been family. I don't know. There we go, man. That's what you get. Well, I'll tell you what. Things are not safe. We need some of the walls. I might work on that here before too long as well. There's some of the walls. I think they're tier 2. Are you serious? Oh, it's a little one. Just to put up around base to keep these guys away. These and the wolves always come up and attack me at night. I should be sleeping at night, but it's a nice time to do some things. Need the bones from this guy, too. Alright. We good? How far along are you? Almost there, man. Almost there. So I went ahead and harvested up a ton of the corn that's over there. Dude, you get so much of that big patch that's out there growing wild. And that'll allow us to have a ton more of the fertilizer, which kind of works out. We'll check our crop plots over here. I think they are ready, at least some of them. You're still growing? You are ready to harvest. So out of 1, we get 6. So out in the wild, you only get 2 for each one. On average, 5 out of that one. 4 out of that one. Okay, so it's different amounts. Still, it's more than doing it out in the wild. And again, we don't have very many bonuses for all this because we're not using the fertilizer. So with that, you'll get a lot more on each one of the crops. So out of these right here, we got 40. That's not too bad. And then from the watermelons, we got 4 out of that one. So what we'll do is take a lot of these and make seeds. And it's kind of nice. So out of that, you get enough to make seeds for another one. Plus some extra to throw in there for either making up the fertilizer or for doing your cooking, you know. Put these in here. Turn all that into... That's probably going to be just 1 seed. We'll get 2 out of that one. Probably do the wheat as well. And some of the coffee. And then again, I got a lot of the corn over here just for making up more fertilizer. Now, I'll probably do a lot of this off camera just to get stocked up on the seeds and stuff. And once we get enough of the resources, we'll go ahead and work on the tier 3 one. It looks like the final tier. I didn't see anything in 4 as far as that stuff goes. Oh, water wheel. Oh, wind turbine too. Interesting. That'll be for some power. See, I think we're good. You get all this sorted out. What we'll work on is a very large farm, enough for each one of the different crops. And we'll also work on the automatic watering system. That means doing the biofuel as well, so we need a couple more levels. We'll have enough to unlock all that. I like it, dude. I like it. Dude, well, not too bad of a day, man. It's not a really complicated system at all. I like how the things like water are optional. 1, makes it a lot easier. But then 2, when you use a watering can, it does a very large area, so you're not doing each individual crop plot. Also, if you run out of water, it just slows down the speed. It doesn't actually kill the crops off. So that way, if you forget, you're not really losing any progress. It just kind of slows it down some. There's a lot of the buffs, too, in the talent tree for that, as well as the cooking. I'll take a look at them, and we'll try to distribute some of our points that way, just to make life a little bit easier. However, we are going to go ahead and leave this one here. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you liked our little farming day today in Icarus. As always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.